Evening guys, Luke from Maiden Cast back again with a second unboxing in a week. Well, you know, Friday to Friday. Last week was the Senjutsu and the exclusive fan club box I managed to get me grubby little paws on. This week we're stepping away from Maiden, as you know, I know it's heresy, but it has to be done every so often because it is the 30th anniversary of Metallica Black Album, and they dropped one of their all singing, all dancing boxes, which I managed to get me my mitts on. So without further ado, should we delve in and check out the good shit? Obviously, they're mucking about, sealed Metallica tape. So let's open up this bad boy without me slicing the wrists. That'll be interesting. Didn't even get into it. There we go. Oh, it's crossweave tape as well. They're mucking about. I don't want this kind of part in the post. Right, there we go. Chop that. Right. Now bubble wrap there. Oh dear, this is a thing of beauty, isn't it? Right. Foam padded box. There we go. Getting the old light shining on that. I can do one and down here. There we go. Proper sexy. Black Album Remastered. 14 CDs, 6 LPs, 6 DVDs. Okay, now mate. Let's have a check through. Oh, it's got all this. Got the full track listing on the back. There's some fucking songs on there. So, yeah, picture discs and all sorts. Right, let's open it up. Again, without me slicing the wrists. Dangerous playing with scissors. Actually, this late at night. Oh, that's pretty groovy. How's it go? Oh, there it goes like that. Right, nice. Open up. Bubble wrap out the way. Right, here we go. There's the album. Double album. There's your lyric sheet, as is. There's your double vinyls. Yeah, it's plain black vinyl. So you can see, I'm not going to get them out because fingerprinting vinyls no good for anyone. But it's just plain vinyl. There's no pitch discs or anything there. So let's get them put back. Put them over there. Right, here we've got sad but true picture disc. The old snake on there, the old snake logo. And there's on the back there, the boys looking suitably metal back in 1991. Say what you like about them since, but they were undoubtedly out of rock. Well, they were metal as fuck back then. Then arguably they're still as metal as fuck now. Picture disc is just that is on the picture disc on the other side. It's pretty cool. Sad but true, nothing else matters. The elevator version. There's a live version of Creeping Death called in '91, so on the tour, and there's a demo of Sad but True as well. So that's pretty cool. Well, here we've got obviously a bootleg live at Wembley Stadium. This is obviously from the Freddie Mercury tribute concert that the band got invited to do, which was pretty awesome. Enter Sandman, Sad but True, Nothing Else Matters. That's just a plain black vinyl in there. Like I say, I'm not going to with the sticker on like that, making it look bootleg. I'm not going to get the vinyl out because that will just fingerprint them up. I'm not actually going to play the vinyl. So I think there's a download card in here to let you download all the audio, so you don't have to fuck the vinyl up. Right, another LP. Metallica live at Tushino Airfield, Moscow, Russia. The infamous gig in September '91, where they did the Monsters of Rock out there. First bands to play there since the Iron Curtain fell. We had Metallica, AC/DC, Pantera, Black Crowes as well, I think, and that's just fucking random, that is. But obviously we all know the fucking awesome Pantera set, and Metallica tore it up as well that day. I haven't actually seen. Oh, look at that! It's fucking mad, just a sea of people. Rock in Rio ain't got nothing on that, is it? Check it out. These picture discs, they're just they're plain black vinyl, just normal stuff. Let's back in there. What was the set list back there? Sandman, Creeping Death, Harvest of Sorrow, Fate of Black, Sabbath True, Master of Puppets, Seek and Destroy, For Whom the Bell Tolls, One, and Whiplash. They did an encore jam, and they finished up with Triple Threat of Last Caress, Am I Evil, and Battery. Welcome to the Western world, Russia. Fucking hell, look at that people on the back of that. It's crazy, mate, crazy. Oh, here we go. Digital copy. So you ain't going to see me code. You stitch me up on that one. But yeah, digital copy. So if you do get this, you don't have to worry about fucking up the vinyl or whatever. You can download the audio just to play it, like putting your MP3 players and whatever. MP3 players, fucking hell, what century am I in? Come on, put them on your phones, upload them to iTunes or whatever. But you won't have to jack up your vinyl. What else we got in here? This is it's a fold out. Oh, look. James's, obviously not the originals, but James's lyric folder by the look of it. Good luck, now fuck off. As only James could write back in the 90s. Yeah, look, Sandman lyrics, Sabbath True. These little doodles and squiggles. Crazy. And now obviously, you know, they've got the full biff there. But yeah, they're all check them out, they're all handwritten. Well, obviously the copies, like I say, but still pretty awesome. More on the back. Nice from a one-sided. This is all pretty fucking groovy, mate. Seeing this, listening on the podcast today. Obviously they've been releasing the podcast on Spotify. Part 3 came out the other day. And they're talking about James's vocals and his lyrics, and he said he never used to write lyrics until he had complete music. And he said he would listen to the riffs being assembled and the band, like the rest of the band, playing the songs, with just Kirk and Jason and Lars playing the song, and he would sit there and doodle, and he would doodle like the drawings as to what the songs, and they brought up the feelings or whatever in him, and then he would write lyrics from that. And obviously Bob Rock fucked him up and said, no, can't do it that way. Let's write some lyrics and then we'll put them to songs. So yeah, some pretty cool shit there. I'll be looking for that later. Look, some pretty groovy artwork on the back there. See, meet and greet passes and stuff like that. It's pretty awesome, man. And there's some cards. Some magazine front covers. Oh, look at them there. None More Metal. Sunglasses indoors. Yes. There's another, looks like front cover photo special from a tour book from '92. Sunglasses off now, boys. And lo and behold, Kerrang! When it was metal, before it was smash hits. Rest in peace, Kerrang! Mind you, magazine ain't that bad. It's the channel on cable. That's a disaster zone. That is. Don't play anything that didn't come out in the 2000s. Shocking. Right, anyway, rant over. Right, it's a pretty cool hardcover book here. Pretty swish. Oh yeah, it's 91 to 93, documenting it all. Some pretty awesome photos there. This is all high gloss paper. So yeah, it's obviously write-ups from a guy named David Frick. I don't know who that guy is. I shall be finding out a lot about him when I read this book. But yeah, it's pretty cool. after the show, fucking litter everywhere and shit. Jason Newsted, nothing on that. Oh, Jason being metal there, man. Yeah, it's so metal you can't even fucking see it out of focus. Love. That's some pretty cool photos here, man. Bob rocking with the band as well there. Because without him, the Black Album don't sound like it does. Yeah, look, this is quality, mate. Some good shit here. Rundown of the notes through the Never. First scratch vocals, no guitar solo, some guitar bits. Nothing, still some melody guitar, some E-bow stuff, heavy guitar solo. Wolf, still missing guitar, some vocals in the chorus, guitar stuff in the breakdown. You know, just a list of stuff they still need to do. Crazy that it was so, that the album was ever skeletal. Just fucking unreal. Oh yeah, this is awesome. This will be really good reading this. Yeah, look, well good. They definitely give you value for money, Metallica. I'm not saying so we like about them, but they're not going to rip you off. Even if they did, no one's putting a gun to your head to fucking buy it, are they? So it's as simple as that. Right, here we get some CDs. On this one, oh, this is the album, obviously. Remastered. There's your lyric book. Standard fare, imagine it's the same as the standard one that came out in '91. There's your CD. Mod Black. Spinal Tap still have a problem to this day. Oh, it's fucking CD-orama. Look at this one here. There's the interviews. The David Frick tapes, obviously, a journalist of some description. Yeah, CD1, the David Frick tapes with 4 members of the band, and then CD2 was a Stefan Chirazzi tape. I hope I pronounced your name right, son, if I haven't, apologies. Just some interviews there. Another one there. Riffs and Demos. Okay, now, yeah, look, crazy amount of riffs and demos there. Unreal, loads of shit. The album in various skeletal stages. There's a single CD there. It's pre-production rehearsals and radio edits. Now, pre-production rehearsal stuff will be pretty cool to listen to. Radio edits, I mean, what the fuck's that all about? Just play the fucking song, you know, no matter how long it is. It's especially when it's something like Nothing Else Matters, you really need to edit that. If people can't enjoy that for what it is, then they're fucking lost cause anyway. Alright, more stuff. Rough and alternate mixes. That's a pretty cool cover there. Again, yeah, just going through the usual stuff. All in different order, different fucking orchestral, clean guitar, vocal mix of Nothing Else Matters. Nothing Else Matters with no orchestra. Okay, now. That'd be pretty cool to listen to. Yeah, just various demos from all the times when got their dated when they were recorded as well, so you get the idea of as it came to life. What's this next one? Go and get the bastard out. Here we go. Some shit from Day on the Green, Oakland, California, October 12th, 1991. It's a big festival day. Oh, that's the photo from the book. It's black and white. Now, Day at the Green. That's the festival day in California. It's quite big. Yeah, pretty good set list. Creeping Death, Harvest of Sorrow, Rockman Sanitarium, Sabbath True, Whether I May Roam, Bass Solo, Through the Never, Unforgiven, Puppets, Seek and Destroyer, Bells, Fade to Black, Whiplash. And that would have been the short version of Puppets, I imagine, because they never used to play it in its entirety, which is fucking crazy. Live at the Arco Arena, Sacramento, California, January 11th, 1992. Covers and B-sides. Now, is this just a CD or is this a DVD? It's just a CD for now. I know there are some DVDs in here. We'll get to them in a second. That's a mad old set list. Actually have a drum solo in it. One for the drum battle. Stone Cold Crazy, Bread Fan. Okay, now mad one. Oh, under that we have various plectrums. There's 3 in there. Probably all taken from the stash. Then there's some passes. Oh, for Metallica. The Guns and Metallica tour. What I would have fucking give to have seen that. Crazy. That's from the Nowhere Else to Roam tour. 93, 91, 90, 92, 93. It's from the Summer 91 tour. And the Whether on My Roam tour, 92. That's all pretty cool. Alright, more stuff. I think these are the DVDs now. So, yeah. Live, I ain't even going to pronounce that. Somewhere in Germany. Do apologise, guys. May 22nd, 1993. Pretty standard set list. Threw in Disposable Heroes on that one. Fucking hell, 4 Horsemen. Pretty cool. Ended with So What, as you always do. I think that's actually the last show on the tour. Yeah, they just released this. So What was the last song on last song of the last show of the tour? So it's crazy. There's a DVD of the year and a half in the life of Metallica. Obviously, one of the finest documentaries ever made about musicians and about bands. This is an outtakes DVD. So I'm quite mad. The Making of Don't Tread on Me, Sabbath True, Sandman, Enter Cameraman, The Making of Unforgiven, The Making of Nothing Else Matters, and there's Rehearsal Day with Queen, and then looks like they've got the full set from the Freddie Mercury tribute concert. Pretty fucking cool to watch, man. In there, it's the keychain. So yeah, I'm not going to get that out, but no, you get the idea on that. More stuff. Metallica live at Gentofte Stadium, Copenhagen, Denmark. I think it's the first show of the Black Album tour, August 10th, 91. Plus some bonus shit DVD. Yeah, usual suspects. I mean, the set list was pretty standard back then. They used to throw in the odd one. Didn't really have the depth obviously they got now. Then we've got live at the Frankenhall, Nuremberg, Germany. This is DVD, 92. That'd be awesome to watch. Always good value watching Metallica gigs. Damage Incorporated, Justice medley. Pretty cool, man. Because they were on it at this point live. Jason and James were bouncing up each other, splitting the vocals and what have you. Fucking awesome. Live at Festival Park in Belgium, July 4th, 93, plus music videos and Halfin's Home Movies DVD. That'd be pretty interesting. Oh yeah, there's loads of shit on here. What's that? The Belgian Festival. Then there's Halfin's Home Movies. You've got music videos for all the stuff to come out. The theatrical version of Unforgiven. I wonder what that's all about then. There's just some various shit like do it for Bangkok, for Jakarta, Perth, Miami, Oakland. Just a load of video shit, yeah, that obviously Ross Halfin put together. And Wherever We May Roam DVD, which has hit the road with 26 unreleased performances, each filmed at a different stop on the tour. So it's basically a Metallica set, but just taken from a different thing, like what Maiden did with the Book of Souls live chapter, where they did a different one from each one. And so that'd be pretty cool. There's if any London dates or England dates get represented. Always nice to watch the gigs from home soil. But that's your lot, guys. But I'll say that's your lot. I mean, fucking hell. You could argue that that's it was cheaper than the Senjutsu box set, and there could be an argument made. There's better value in there than there was in the Maiden one. I mean, the Maiden one was full of trinkets, and obviously the prints. I mean, they'll go for fucking hundreds. They're legit from savage artists. But from a musical standpoint, it was pretty disappointing. Because obviously you had the album, which obviously is a masterpiece, and you had the Blu-ray, which everyone was like, oh, is it gonna be a documentary? Is it gonna be this? It was just the making of the video, which was pretty fucking cool. But Metallica have they've gone all out here to give you stuff like live gigs and just fucking doodles and outtakes and stuff. I mean, the book, for fuck's sake, I mean, that'll be worth. That's high gloss paper. That's definitely some money there. But and also we've got shitload of audio that you can download, listen to whenever you like. You don't need the CDs. So yeah, that's that. I mean, if you're a fan of this era of Metallica, this is a must, absolute must. I mean, I jumped on it straight away as soon as it came out. It was like, no, I'm having that, because this is when Metallica were at their greatest for this period. They started here. I know that's going to start some arguments. Don't give a fuck. It's my opinion. From this period here through the 90s into 2000, just right until when Jason left, they were on fire live, and it's awesome. And it's the greatest era of Metallica. Like I say, that's my hill. I'm dying on it. So obviously, if you've got any different opinions, obviously drop them in the comments, and we'll get a debate going. And obviously, Now, done that. Obviously, back to the day job over at the Nightmare Cabin with Maiden Cast. We've just this morning dropped Up Your B-side, which is us going through Maiden's B-sides, of which there are many. That's a 2-hour show there, guys. So if you like listening to me and Joe talk bollocks, then it should be right up your street. And it's a long one, and we're going to be dropping our full in-depth review for Senjutsu this week, I think, at some point, or this coming week, so next week rather, because it's Friday today. So next week at some point, and we're trying to organise something a bit special, but we can't really say what it is, just in case it falls through. We don't make ourselves look like tossers. So keep your eyes peeled on that. Obviously, Nightmare Cabin on YouTube, obviously Joe's channel, and my channel here, obviously Luke's Silence. Oh, there's obviously a link to all the Maiden Cast videos on here. So obviously you can view them here, but they'll be getting Nightmare Cabin's channel count. So pretty cool. And I've got some videos of my own here, like some Jetsu unboxing and what have you, and some live recordings from gigs. So just check them out, guys, and leave me some comments, and then see you later. Enjoy listening to Metallica 30th anniversary of the Black Album.